Well, hello YouTubers and hello everyone, and this will be the final Waffle video from the Waffle Corner as you know it. The Waffle Corner as you know it will be changing. This is the last video I'll be doing from this very room, this very house. That's it. The forces that be have dictated that we have to move, or we will be moving, and I haven't spoken about this on YouTube yet, or even publicly. This is the first time I've spoken about it, and I don't like to dwell on stuff like that. I mean, it's personal issues, so we're not going to talk about it in depth, but the long and the short of it is, the next Waffle you see will not be from this corner. We will have a new, fresh and improved retro Waffle Corner. Changes are afoot, big changes are afoot for me, myself, personally, and my family, and everything else along with it. It's a lot of stress. Look at my hairline. For those who follow me on Facebook, you will know, you'll be aware of this already. And you know, you've got to let it out sometimes, haven't you? But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but that is it. So yeah, so don't be alarmed the next time I come to you with a retro Waffle, or a retro response, or anything like that when I sit in my fabled corner, because it will be different, and it will probably be a few months down the line as well. So for those of you astute and been watching my live streams and Tuber Cycle Tales, you will notice the boxes all in the background. There was the clues. We have moving house is one of the things that people say is one of the most stressful things you can do, and I have done it. This will be the 15th time I have moved house. Yeah, that's why I have these crow's feet. You know, they don't come from nothing. They don't appear out of nowhere. It's the stress. Anyway, let's get on to the point of this final retro Waffle from this corner. A couple of things. One thing I'm massively excited about. Two things I'm massively excited about. First thing, let's address something first. Sorry, I still snort. You can't. That's always going to be a Novabug trait, by the way. Matropolis did a video I think a couple of weeks back now, probably 3 weeks back now, about your favourite cartoon intros and favourite cartoons in general. I think retro cartoons specifically. And I've been watching the responses, and I was going to do a response myself specifically for it, but then I realised that a lot of the tubers that had already done responses had picked shows that I would have picked anyway. So I thought, well, I'm not going to bore everyone by going over the same stuff, but what I am going to do is just add the 3 that I think would be in my list as well. So I mean, you had I think you had loads of people pick things like Family Ness. I would have picked that. The Centurions, Inspector Gadget, The Trapdoor, Transformers, Thundercats, Danger Mouse. All these, they're the sort of picks I would have gone for. But the 3 things I'm going to add to that I don't think anybody else has picked, and I can't believe they have not. It's, you know, these 3 were fundamental in my growing up when I was watching these kind of cartoons. And yeah, they're just going to follow now. So I'm not going to speak about them much. But yeah, here they are.
From now on, like your parents were, you are the secret force of pole position.
They're moving real fast, they're the only ones who can get there on time.
Okay, sis.
And never too far behind, they are always fighting crime.
Stop time, Dan. Ready when you are, Rhodey.
In the danger zone. Pretty soon they'll be off on a mission.
Hydrofoil mode, Rhodey. Hydrofoil engaged, Dan. What's behind
wheels? Hovercraft, quick!
What's behind this control? Only there are the knows. Just sit back and watch them go. Help, 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 help.
Castle Dracula, home for many centuries to a dreadful dynasty of vicious vampire ducks, the Counts of Dracula. Legend has it that these foul beings can be destroyed by a sting through the heart or exposure to sunlight. This does not suffice, however, for they may be brought back to life by means of a secret rite that can be performed once a century when the moon is in the 8th house.
Wing blood.
I'll get it! The latest reincarnation did not run according to plan.
In the heart of Transylvania, in the Vampire Hall of Fame, yeah, there's not a vampire as any other. He won't bite, feast the man, cause he's a vegetarian, and things never run to plan for. If you're looking for some fun, you can always count upon the wild and wacky one they call
Dracula.
Hey, Count Dracula.
if you're feeling, or you kind of could be your man up with. If your knees go and your teeth go, maybe you bumped into. He flies through the night looking for a bite, but he's back home by daylight. If you're sort of, or you're a little, it's certain you've run into. If your heart goes, or your mind goes, man, you've had a brush with. So watch out for the, beware of the, and pray you'll never meet with.
Count Dracula.
Them three, pole position. It was all like a connection with Knight Rider because it was like a very similar kind of premise. Two talking cars with all special abilities. That was something that really stuck in my mind at the time, and I was really excited about that show. The GoBots was I was into the toys big time. I still are. I do collect the toys still, and so the show just went hand in hand with that, and it was kind of like you know, the poor person's Transformers, and I always opt for the underdog, always, because I am the underdog, so you know. And the last one, Count Dracula, you know, it was almost like the spiritual successor to Danger Mouse. David Jason, and crazy idea. It was hilarious and slapstick, and had to have them three in there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, I got a bit of wind. I've been driving back from the new establishment all day, so oh god, I'm a bit windy. So excuse me for that. But the second thing that I was stoked about was that again, Matropolis again. This is going to be a bit of Matropolis loving. His channel is in the description box. Check the guy out, Mr. YouTuber's High Score Challenge, along with Steve 90210785469, whatever. That gag has been done so many times, hasn't it? Anyway, I won. Again, the third time lucky. It must be the third time lucky because I won his Metropolis's 100 subscriber special, which was a big surprise to me. So he sent me a load of goodies, which is, you know, great to be sent a load of good stuff when you're moving. At least it was already, you know, it was pre-boxed, so I've kept it in its box. But I'll read his note for you. Smug Bug, he likes to call me that. Congratulations on winning the Mario bundle. Thanks for entering and keep up the awesome videos. Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate that. Enjoy, and I'll see you for the next Tuber's High Score Challenge. You will indeed. And I've got a little, I don't know if you can tell me what that is. Some sort of spiky birdie kind of thing. Metropolis. So what we got? He gave me. We have three pub quiz trivia books for the PlayStation. I actually have two of these. I don't have that one, but I do have these already. You know, the questions from Retro Master Monos don't come out of thin air. Well, they do. Some bubble wrap. Oh, that just sounded like a wet fart, that one, didn't it? The bubble wrap was disappointing. We have... Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Oh, now I'm in the camera. No, honestly, that was not supposed to happen. I didn't even know that was open. My daughters must have opened that while I was away. So we have Mario key rings. There's Princess Peach and Luigi and Donkey Kong. It's Mario, little annoying Toad, and of course everyone's favourite whip of the tongue dragon, Yoshi. I'm going to put them all in the bag, back in the bag now. So a load of great little Mario key rings there. Fantastic. We have a DVD film, Dead Space Downfall. So this is clearly a horror movie anime sequel kind of thing to the game. You know, fantastic. I'm not sure whether it's the sort of thing down my street. I'm going to give it a watch though. Lovely severed limb there. And we've also got a, oh look, a fridge magnet Yoshi pixel art, kind of the bead art thing. That's quite nice. That'll go in my new retro corner. Look, I'll stick him up there for the time being. You're the last addition to the original retro corner. Waffle corner, should I say. Oh, we have another one. Little Mario. There we go, another little keyring pixel art Mario. So, I'll tell you what, we'll just hang him on Yoshi's eyes. We got a set of coasters, some Mario coasters. Fire Flower, Goomba, question mark block, and of course a power mushroom. So they'll be good for the new house. Some coasters. Fantastic. Pop them there. We also have an envelope with Dr. Mario on the NES cart. Dr. Mario, you know, really that instruction's really good condition. The cartridge is in really good condition. My yeah, it's the first NES cart I've had in this establishment for a long time. Really must get around to getting an NES to play it on. And finally, and I think this is my favourite. This is it's always a puzzle to get the bloody box open for starters. Let's get it over. It's a mug, and it's a cool mug. And I like retro themed mugs, especially game mugs. And it is a Super Mario World, literally, mug. So it's a map of the world with like themed with the Super Mario map, Super Mario World map specifically. So that is class. That is. And yeah, that'll go. I don't think I'm going to drink out of that. That'll probably go on display as well. So thank you, Matt. Overly generous as always. Chuffed with all this lovely little trinkets and gifts and stuff, and it's all absolutely hunky dory. He'll go on my new fridge because I have to buy a new fridge for the new house. So that's where Yoshi's going to go. But we'll just put the other one back in. Try another one. That's better. There you go. Hey. Right, so thank you, Matt, for that. Brilliant. Now the last thing. Yeah, it's quite fitting really that the last waffle from this very room, from this corner, marks a very proud achievement for me. I've been nominated for YouTuber of the Month, which, yeah, brilliant. I don't even know what to speak about it really. I mean, I've been watching it since since Tony did it, since Electric Adventures did it, and then I think it was obviously Danny and Roger and the guys did it, the 16-bit brothers, and then of course now Tootie is doing it. And I'd always envied the people that got voted in and got nominated. Even fantastic, and discovered loads of YouTubers that way as well. I think it's a really good way to discover new YouTubers. It's a brilliant idea. And it's something that I think needs to grow, I think, a lot more, especially among the larger gaming channels. And it shouldn't obviously be only subjected to gaming channels. It seems to be sort of focused that way, but hopefully it would over time it will expand to, say, like more entertainment channels, more widespread stuff as well, like you know, niche markets or interests like cooking or jewellery or something like that. But it's brilliant and it's a great idea, and to be nominated, to be even named in the list is brilliant. You know, I was obviously nominated by my good friend Steve Gassed, and he didn't need to do that. He really didn't. And you know, he's not nominating me just because we are mates. I mean, he could quite happily do that, but you know, he's acknowledging maybe the effort I try and put in, or try and do. You know, it's difficult sometimes, especially in the recent times, to get content out. And there will be a lot less, and like I've said in I think in a previous video, there'll be a little less content coming out from my face, as it were, in front of camera. But I will be trying, obviously, to do NRGs and gameplay videos and that kind of thing all the way through this transition of what I'm going through at the moment. So to have a nomination, to have just acknowledgement, is mind blowing, and it's humbling. And thank you so much, Steve, for the nomination, and everybody that puts their tick against me. I thank you in advance. I really do. I should really cover that up. I don't know whether you can read that or not, but I should have covered that up in the first. And if I make you giggle, if I make you laugh, if I just inform you of an entertaining, anyway, if in any way you find me entertaining, even if it's in a perverse way, I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to judge. If you put the tick against my name and give me a vote, it'd be very much appreciated. And I know, I'm not going to lie, I would really like to win this. I really would. I mean, I'm more Novabug. You'll always get the honesty with me. But I'm up against some great YouTubers. I'm up against a couple of my friends as well. I mean, all of them are my friends, in fact. So you know, it's difficult to choose. I mean, the guys I'm up against, all but one of them I've met in person. And I all consider them friends, and I respect their YouTube channels and respect them as people. And so it's difficult to choose. I can understand that why a person would look at these people, you know, look at me alongside the other guys and say, you know, that's difficult to choose. And I'm not going to be upset or anything with anybody that I get on very well with. If they don't vote for me and they vote for one or else, that's fine, because I can fully understand that, and that's great. But if you do vote for me, then it's double bug thumbs up from me. So thank you very much if you do that. Like I say, I would love to win, but you know, it isn't what it is. You know, if I don't, then that's great anyway, because I'm happy that I've been nominated in the first place and featured on Tootie's channel and featured in, you know, the YouTube of the month. So, yeah, please, the link to Tootie's video is down in the description box. So have a check out, see what you think, and look at the other guys. I'm not going to promote them, you know, I'm not crazy. Have a look, see who they are, and you know, make your pick. It's a democracy, isn't it? Well, we can pretend it's a democracy, don't we? Sometimes. Anyway. So thank you very much again for Steve for nominating me. Thank you very much for Matropolis for the win. I knew that would happen. I knew I would just freeze up and like that in the last video. So next time I'll see you, we will have a fresh waffle corner. All my favourites, all these little bits and trinkets will return. Richard, don't worry, this picture will remain. In fact, it's going to get pride of place, I think, in the new retro corner. I'm going to get it hung up somewhere. Get some more of my posters up as well, because like, I never got around to doing them. Evo, I'm not sure about your card. I've still got this floating around. This, you know, I mean, I'm not sure whether that's going to be appropriate in the new house. We will see, won't we? But anyway. Thank you for watching, everyone, and just thank you for the support, and stay tuned, please, because I'm not going anywhere. Trust me. I am going somewhere physically, but I'm not going anywhere off YouTube. See you next time in a new retro waffle corner. Novabug out.